Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference. We'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Parker with it. Pass to Robinson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The pass to Parker. Here's Duncan. Drops in the layup for two.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Anderson passes to Wallace. Over Duncan. Wallace misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Portland with the ball. High arcing shot. Some solid defense from Robinson. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Robinson down low. Defended by Sabonis. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Now here's Wells. Guarded closely. Wallace misses. Here's San Antonio now. Robinson with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. And so just over a minute and a half played. Wells passes to Sabonis. Shoots. And that's good from Wallace on the assist by Anderson.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now here's Parker. It's tipped. Sabonis with the steal. And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Parker passes to Jackson. Duncan against Wallace. Well, fade away, and that's good off the glass that time.
You know, that shot is virtually automatic for Duncan. I mean, he's extremely dependable in that mid-range area.
Anderson kicks to Wells. Pass to Wallace. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Wells. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Here's Parker. After the Trailblazers pick up 2. Passes it to Robinson. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Offensive rebound. Duncan, the pass to Parker. Here's Bowen. Robinson down low. Sabonis is there, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Portland leading. Now Anderson. And there's the pass to Wells. Back to Anderson. His three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's sent back by Wallace. Parker with the steal. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. his first foul of the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Parker against Anderson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. One on Pippen.
And Parker just so skilled at arching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cutting moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Patterson's checked in. Trailblazers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Parker against Anderson. Over Parker. They grab their own miss. Good work there as it goes. And it's 6 points for Wallace.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Basket counts.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now here's Anderson. Pass to Patterson. Now here's Wells. Tipped away. Clock is at 3. Anderson can't get it to go. The Spurs shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Down low. Here's Robinson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
And Patterson kicks to Sabonis. Here's Patterson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Anderson. Rebounded by the Spurs.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Yes, that goes in.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
Anderson against Parker. Wells passes to Patterson. Pass to Anderson. Wallace with a screen for Anderson. Patterson. Trailblazers keep it alive. Wallace, good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. Passes it to Duncan. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Anderson kicks to Sabonis. The pass to Wells. Now here's Wallace, guarded by Robinson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw, good, Wallace. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Here's Parker. Robinson a screen on Stoudemire. Duncan left side. Back to Parker. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. No good from Duncan. The Trailblazers shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Wallace outside. Good on the three-point shot. Wallace has got 13 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Duncan. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Wallace with a screen on Jackson. Here's McGinnis. Here's Wallace. Up and in on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Parker. And it's sent back by Waltz. And he recovers it. Out to the right wing. Here's Bowen. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers leading by 5. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Puts it up from 17. A rebound by the Spurs.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Parker passes to Bowen. Back to Parker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and Parker with the pump fake there draws the foul. He is really crafty in terms of creating contact against his opponent.
Clark, he's checked in for Waltz. Then for the Spurs, Willis comes in for Robinson. And it's Ginobili in for Steven Jackson. And Parker drops them both. Here's Stoudemire. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Willis. Randolph can't hit. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Parker. He gets that one. Parker's got 8 points.
And the play becomes so much easier with Parker pulling faster at handling the rock.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Stoudemire finds Randolph. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Ginobili, and it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
You know, Tim Duncan does a nice job, especially when one of his guys is open. That floor awareness of his, dime drop.
Pass to Stoudemire. It's up a 3. And they'll get another chance. Basket good. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Yeah, as a former rebounder myself, I love the aggressiveness on the glass. Randolph is showing absolute determination grabbing those boards.
Now here's Ginobili. Over McGinnis. Duncan trying to break loose. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. 6 points for him. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Stoudemire outside. The 3-pointer no good. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Portland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Stoudemire against Parker. Stoudemire kicks to Patterson. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. And he makes that one.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
Parker passes to Bowen. Passes it to Ginobili. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And that one's good. Parker.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Patterson. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to Randall. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw dropped for Stoudemire.
And how about that skill set that Stoudemire possesses? A lethal mix of speed and shooting. Love watching the Mighty Mouse play.
Both free throws good from Stoudemire. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Parker looking over the floor. Inside. 9 feet out. The shot misses. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers lead by 1. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Trailblazers?
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
And the 3 ball is good.
Man, I like watching Stoudemire stroke it from behind the arc. Has a nice touch on these deep shots.
Ginobili kicks to Rose. Kerr outside. Pass to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Kerr outside. Smith outside. Pass to Robinson. Back to Smith. And the rejection by Clark. For the 3, Smith with the basket on the assist by Robinson.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
Stoudemire against Kerr. Stoudemire kicks to Daniels. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Kerr against Stoudemire. Smith on the wing. It's tipped. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. It's Ginobili on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Smith outside. Hangs in the air. He takes it up and lays it in. Smith's got 5 points so far. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Daniels kicks to Stoudemire. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Spurs. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Passes to Stoudemire. He dishes it to Pippen. And the pass to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Stoudemire. He has 5. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Robinson against Clark. Robinson down low.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Duncan comes in for Rose, and Parker subbed in for Steve Kerr. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Anderson outside. Wallace with a screen for Anderson. Portland again missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Ginobili.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
Pass to Wallace. Over Robinson. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Wallace.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Spurs.
Robinson a screen on Anderson. Parker dishes to Duncan. Duncan drawing the double team. Parker passes to Duncan. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Offline with the baseline jumper. Portland is gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Fires it up. Offensive rebound. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Duncan with the bucket.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
Wallace the screen. Outside for Pippen. Misses the three. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Ginobili. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Ginobili's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
Boy, Ginobili's so good at getting into the paint. Love watching how he does that. He's unpredictable, creative, but he finds a way to get the job done.
Now here's Anderson. Here's McGinnis. From outside, off the mark. Picked off in midair. Anderson outside. Kicks it to Pippen. Lets it go with a three. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
From 11 feet away, and he can't bank that one in. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's McGinnis. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Parker passes to Smith. And here's Duncan. Ginobili on the wing. Clock at 4. In the air. And Duncan finishes inside. Duncan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You're looking for points late in the shot clock? Getting the ball to Timmy is not a bad idea at all. That's actually a good plan.
Trailblazers shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. McGinnis. He's covered by Ginobili. To the paint. Wells' shot is good. Wells has got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Duncan dishes to Parker. Duncan with the screen for Parker. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Sabonis, he's checked in for Pippen. And it's Patterson in for Wells. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Anderson outside. From outside the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Ginobili. Zach Randolph's checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's Ginobili. He's got 7. The dish to Parker. Back to Ginobili. Parker with it. Shot clock at 5. It's Ginobili on the wing. And stolen by Patterson. Pass to Sabonis. Passes it to Randolph. Over Duncan. Randolph can't hit. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. Here's Smith. Duncan trying to break loose. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight. Portland trailing here. Anderson passes to Patterson. To the inside. Sabonis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Parker outside. There's the pass to Duncan. Over Randolph. Duncan misses. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game. Struggling so far. Anderson outside. Sabonis finds Patterson. Here's Randolph. Duncan with the block. And they'll keep possession. Quarter shooting to the tune of 50%. And it's Parker in the corner. Pass to Duncan. Yep, it counts. Duncan's got 6 in the quarter.
Hey, it may not make the highlight reel, but all Tim Duncan does is score points. And he makes your team a ton better.
Right wing. Here's Anderson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Parker. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Spurs have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Pass to Duncan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the second quarter. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Outside for Jackson. Back to Duncan. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And Portland making a change here. Daniels is checked in. The Trailblazers shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. Stoudemire dishes to Daniels. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Five on the clock. Randolph, a screen on Jackson. Fires top of the key. And that's good for two. Daniels has got his first bucket in this one. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Ferry. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Duncan. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Duncan's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Not rattled at all by the contact. Duncan maintains his composure and knocks the shot down. You've got to love his mental toughness.
Now, here's Clark. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Daniels, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's Portland with the rebound. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Ferry. Out to Smith. Fires from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Trailblazers out in front, up 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. And it's Anderson with the ball for Portland. The lead is 2. Now the pass to Wallace. Back to Anderson. Wallace with a screen for Anderson. Trailblazers keep it alive. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here. And, boy, I really admire his energy.
Parker, here's Robinson. That shot is off. Nice D from Sabonis. Here's Anderson. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Pippin's checked in for Patterson. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Spurs trail by 5. Jackson kicks to Robinson. Wallace against Duncan. And it's sent back by Wallace. Now here's Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anderson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
And the dunk by Duncan.
And Parker, terrific in the pick and roll. Just creative in terms of getting his team good looks.
Pass to Sabonis. Now here's Wells. Guarded by Jackson. Offensive rebound. Wallace. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Parker. And there's the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup. Parker's got 12.
And that drive by Parker, you know, he gets hit, but he just seems to have a way to contort his body and handle the contact and still finish.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Now here's Wallace. 1 points in the game. Chalk up 2 there.
You know, we talk about Pippen's versatility a lot, and with good reason. There he's showing you a superb court awareness with that pass.
Outside Jackson. Duncan against Wallace. Duncan down low. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Right side, Pippen. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Bowen. Wallace covering. Robinson misses. Trailblazers leading by 3. Wallace, the pass to Anderson. To the middle. Here's Pippen. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, Pippen gets the bucket and is going to shoot the and one. Excellent concentration there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Pippen. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside Jackson. Pass to Duncan. Parker outside. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Bowen the pass to Robinson. Wells with the steal. Here's Wallace. Goes back up. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Jackson. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Just a great playmaking sequence by Parker there, coming away with the assist.
Now here's Pippen. 6 points for him. Wallace with a screen for Pippen. Knocks it loose. They push it up 4 on 3. Parker with it. Now by Anderson. And the dunk by Robinson.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
Here is Anderson. 7 points in the game. Now Wells passes it to Wallace. Four on the shot clock. And Portland turns it over again. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Now here's Parker. 12 points for him. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Duncan. And to get open is Robinson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. A 2-point game. And there's the pass to Anderson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Robinson finds Parker. Pulls in another board. He holds.
The glass.
Duncan against Pippen. Here's Bowen. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Clark is checked in for Portland. And San Antonio also making a switch. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Jackson. McGinnis covered by Parker. Here's McGinnis. Duncan with the block. And they recover it. Pippen for three. Knocks down the three ball. Pippen's got his third basket of the night.
Nice shot off the catch there. Pippen shows you a little bit of everything every night.
Spurs trail by three. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Ginobili. And the rejection by Clark. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Kerr. Just 5 on the clock. Now Robinson. Wallace covering. Wells with the steal. Passes it to Clark. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 5-point Portland lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Here's Perry. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Clark, a screen on Kerr. Here's Stoudemire. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Robinson. Kerr kicks to Ginobili. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Ginobili, such a solid passer, seems to know whenever one of his guys is wide open and gets him the ball.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Stoudemire, the pass to Wells. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Duncan. The Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. There's a screen by Robinson. So the wing on the left. Duncan drawing the double team. From the arc. Headshot off. Now Portland takes it the other way. Wells with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Steps back and fires. Wells' shot is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
They get a hand on it. Ginobili the pass to Ferry. Duncan outside. Duncan drawing the double team. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Ginobili. And here's Kerr from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists now in this one. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Stoudemire against Kerr. Stoudemire the pass to Daniels. Now Wells shoots from the high post, and that one drops for him. Wells has got 6 points.
Right there, Randolph doing a good job opening up space for the shooter with the solid screen.
There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Ginobili. Over to the wing. Here's Perry. Off target from 3-point range. Portland leading by 4. Here's Wells. He's got 6. On the wing, Daniels. He feeds it to Clark. Outside for Randolph. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Patterson, he's checked in for Wells. Spurs also with the sub. Bowen's checked in. Spurs trail by 4. Ginobili right side. Here's Robinson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, I think the defense has to recognize that Robinson is a pretty good mid-range shooter, and he's happy to let him know that he is right there.
Daniels with it. He's covered by Ginobili. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
San Antonio making a switch here. Willis is checked in. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. Kerr can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Patterson dishes to Stoudemire. And a fast break now for the Spurs.
Really hard not to see the open teammate right there. Good find by Willis.
Portland leading. The pass to Clark. Here is Daniels. 1:09 left here in the third quarter. Randolph can't hit. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Floats one. Ginobili can't hit. And the Trailblazers shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
San Antonio foul. Steve Kerr. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. It's stolen by Willis.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it up.
Here's Patterson again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Ginobili. Clark kicks to Stoudemire. And Stoudemire getting double teamed. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randolph. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for San Antonio. Kerr outside. Over Stoudemire. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Trailblazers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Launches a 3. Rebound San Antonio. And here's Kerr. He kicks it to Ginobili. To tie it up. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Wallace has got his 16th rebound on the night. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Kerr for 3. San Antonio again missing. And here's Portland. The lead is 2. Stoudemire the pass to Pippen. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Stoudemire. And that's now 25 points for Wallace.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Here's Bowen. And he's good on the 3 ball.
That's a heads-up play by Kerr, finding the open man and getting him the ball on time and on target. Well done.
Pippen down low. Covered by Duncan. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Kerr can't hit. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pippen can't hit. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Duncan. The Spurs working the ball around now. Wallace against Willis. That one misses. And it's Portland the other way. Patterson with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Ginobili.
First team foul. Shooting for Portland. Patterson. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Patterson. On the Spurs with some changes. Rose, he's checked in for Duncan. Smith comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Parker subbed in for Kerr. Parker against Anderson. Parker inside. Missed inside. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
Portland leading by 6. Anderson outside. Pass to Wallace. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. The Spurs making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. Spurs trail by 8. Parker outside. Inside. Will it go? They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
But you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Robinson's checked in for the Spurs. Now here's Anderson. Passes it to Patterson. There's the triple. Spurs trail by 8. Smith outside. Anderson against Parker. Robinson a screen on Anderson. The pass to Bowen. To get open is Robinson. San Antonio again missing. Parker against Anderson. Pass to Wallace. From past the arc. Rebound San Antonio.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Duncan. Here's Patterson following the basket by Tim Duncan. And Patterson kicks to Anderson. The offensive rebound. He can't get it to go. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A tremendous scorer with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
And he makes the first.
Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
And so Duncan nails them both.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed, keeps his team focused on the task at hand, and that's extremely valuable.
Now here's Anderson. At the top of the key, Wells. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. Another shot. Sabonis trying to get open. They shoot again. And again with the rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. They get the rebound. Out to Duncan. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Duncan's got 12 points in just the second half.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Portland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Knocked loose. Parker outside. Right side Robinson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable. Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Now here's Anderson. Wells dishes to Anderson. Poke loose. To the paint. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And here are the Trailblazers now. After the basket by San Antonio. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Wallace taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wallace. Wallace hits 2 free throws. On offense, here are the Spurs. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Parker against Anderson. Parker left side. Pocket 6. Outside Robinson. In the corner, Smith with it. Wells with the steal. To Wallace. The kick out to Anderson. Connects from 3-point range. Anderson's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Trailblazers. Now here's Parker. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Passes it to Bowen. This one for 3. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Parker against Patterson. And the pass to Wallace. Now Wells. Wallace kicks to Patterson. 4 on the clock. Here's Anderson. Sabonis trying to get open. Anderson can't get it to go. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Duncan. And Duncan gets double teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Wells. Kicks it to Wallace. Now here's Patterson. He's guarded closely, and that one good. Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Robinson. Parker inside, working on Anderson. And it's sent back by Wallace. Here's Patterson. Anderson wide open. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for Portland. Spurs trail by 4. Smith outside to stop the drought. Bowen, good. Bowen's got 10 points here in the second half.
And, you know, Steve Smith has a team-first mentality. When one of his guys is open, he finds it.
Anderson against Parker. Anderson kicks to Pippen. At the top of the key, Wells. Outside for Pippen. On the clock. Fires the 3. The shot by Wells, no good. San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Here's Bowen. The feed now to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge, even in the biggest of moments.
The pass to Wallace. Here's another rebound. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now, here is Robinson. Down low, Bowen. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Bowen's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Anderson passes to Pippen. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Wells' shot is good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all. The big shot.
Now here's Parker. Smith outside. Duncan inside. Wallace covering. Nice defense from Wallace. Portland leading. Inside. Sabonis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 1:35 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Steven Jackson checked in for Smith. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich. Really had some strong advice for his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Wallace misses.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Anderson against Parker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Here's Wallace. Tim Duncan with the rebound. San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
And you can see it in his eyes right now. Parker is going for the jugular.
So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. The Spurs making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. Here's Wells. Pass to Sabonis. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And stolen by Wallace. Pass to Wells. Wallace with the ball. No good that time. Great D that time from Duncan. Parker against Anderson. Parker outside. Shot clock at 5. Dishes it to Duncan. It's Ginobili outside. Misses the tray. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Anderson. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Count it!
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
For the tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we got a series on our hands.
We sure do. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.